Have you ever struggled to grab Pringles from the bottom of the can? Can't squeeze your last bit of toothpaste out? Or wrestling with tangled wires? Enough is enough! Because today, I'm solving these problems and more with 3D printing, making fixes for the weirdest, most insignificant, and bizarre problems I know you've had. Let's make life just a little bit better. This first print solves a pretty average but disgusting problem. Picking up dog poop. Now as a cat person, yikes. But to finish the prints, I had to specially order skin color plastic.
That's pretty close.
And load it into my printer for the final pieces. What the? I know I 3D printed fingers, but the real question is how all of these prints even come together. First up, screw this rod into the base. Next, I bought a spring from Amazon and then put it down this tube. Easy. Then we combine both pieces together. Then grab the trigger, snap it inside, attach the grip, test it out, and the last step, fold all these fingers down. Take screws and put them in each of the holes, and after everything is prepped, we can finally use these fingers. Oh dear God. What have I built? I don't know whether to be scared or impressed, but we're actually not even done, because inside the grip, you can stuff a plastic bag. There's also a compartment in the top as well. However, now, let's test. Now, if you guys should know one thing about me, I don't have a dog. So instead of picking up poop, I decided to run around and collect random stuff. The grip on this thing is actually really strong, and if you use it to pick up leaves and anything you don't want to touch, it works perfectly. Shout out to ForgeCore for the print files. If you ever struggle to make decisions, then this 3D print is probably for you. It's made up of 6 different parts, starting with the base that connects to the spring, a key that inserts with a button that snaps on top, and for the 2 most important parts, this dial that clicks into place, and the shell. Looking good. But what does it do exactly? Should I tell the boys 50,000 likes? Yes! Simply ask any question you want and spin to get a yes or no answer. Surprisingly, the mechanism works really well. So overall, if you need to make a quick decision, just whip this baby out. Yo, y'all remember SpongeBob? May I welcome you to...
Bro came with a bakery.
SpongeBob fridge magnets. But hold up.
Sheesh, wait a minute.
There's one for Mr. Krabs too. These look super crazy, but there's actually a purpose to them. After filling these holes you see with magnets, you can put both of these guys on your fridge. Now, why would you want to do this? Holding pens. I hate not having a pen when I need it.
The side profile is insane.
It's simple, but I'm using it. Alright, these next couple prints got me going grocery shopping. Because first up, I'm gonna solve the world's most common food problem. The Pringles can. Now, when you open a fresh tube of these, everything's pretty fine. Yeah. However, once you grab a couple more chips into that tube, you already know. How is my hand gonna even fit in there? So, introducing the Pringles chip slider. I'm shaking in excitement for this. Simply pick it up, set it on the top of the can, slide it all the way down.
All right, then we lean. Oh, yes!
Not only does it double as a nice cap, but instead of shoving your hand in there, now you just slide and grab. Gosh, why has this not been a thing before? What a troll company! Now, if you're a gamer, I guarantee you this next one's gonna save your life. Now, I'm sure you know, we all get a little hungry when we're gaming. But if you've ever eaten chips or anything dusty, then you'll know this one. Aw, ew!
I can't. This is so gross.
The Cheeto dust always got me moving my mouth weird. However, welcome to the future, because we now have a solution. Gaming chopsticks. The way it works is you slide the rings on your 2 fingers and close them together to grab something. This way, when you're gaming or doing something on the computer, you can freely type or do anything you want, and when you are hungry, you don't even have to use your fingers. And for all you controller players out there, trust me, you're not gonna have any issues using these. One word, boys. Fries.
Yo, the fries are actually hot. Let's go.
Now, this may seem a little bit random, but trust me, it's not. If you flip over this plastic piece, you'll see it can actually fold. And once I fully messed around and put it together, we have a straight up McDonald's box. Bro, 3D printing is so cool. But if you're looking for function, the fries inside solve a very specific problem. Chip bags. I'm sure you've all tried to close a chip bag to keep it fresh. Well, like always, you get this. Enough. So using one of these fries, if you notice there's a gap down the middle of it, and that's because they perfectly slide right on top of the bag. And it's firm too. But if that wasn't cool enough, the print also comes with this plastic piece as well. This goes on the back of the box, and using tape or Velcro, you can put this box of fries on the wall next to where you keep your chips. However, the crazy part is, the fries also come with a ketchup bucket that you can load a red balloon into. And now you can take a fry, dip it in, and freaking launch your boy. This is so random, what the? Oh man, I'm tired with snacks. You can't forget the Bev. From my grocery trip earlier, I grabbed an entire box of Coke, cause I'm done dealing with a certain issue I always have. As you can see, I 3D printed a frog. Yo, dude looks like the Giggle Monster. But before I assemble him, let me show you what his purpose will be. Do you guys see it? See this can opening? Yeah, I'm sick of that. I don't really like drinking out of plastic bottles, so I always go for cans. But the issue with cans is once you open it, you can get bugs inside, potentially spill it, and overall it just drives me nuts. So with this really cute frog we just put together, let me blow your mind. My boy here works perfectly. From the back, I mean like literally, he latches onto the can pretty strong. And after you take each sip of your drink, just close him up. Guys, we gotta name him in the comments. He's too cute. I'm going to my fridge. I'm picking up a drink. This never gets old. We got Plop juice. But unfortunately, since it's a larger drink, I wish I had a holder or something to keep it cold. Let's get to work, boys. As you can see, I picked up 3 different plastic colors, and for a little behind the scenes, I put them inside the printer just like this, so that now I can make a print that takes over 11 hours. Oh my goodness. An Iron Man helmet, but not just any helmet. Boom. I turned your boy into a drink holder. Hey. Now I'm gonna take my juice and perfectly slide it into the slot. All right, this is a flex. Usually I don't really use drink holders, but if I'm trying to look classy, I think I have to now. Cheers, boys. Now there's something in 3D printing I literally can't escape. Accessories for Crocs. Since I live in a place that snows, I wanted to 3D print something that genuinely had purpose. Miniature snow plows. Alright, this is definitely doing too much. Come on. People are either gonna think this is really cool or, not at all. But in terms of functionality, it's time for a test drive. However, there is one problem I forgot to mention. Bruh, it's like September. Oh man, there's only leaves, bruh. I guess for pushing leaves, it does a pretty good job. But you know, I'm still gonna say it. This is one of my favorite life hacks. Oh boy. Toothpaste. I'ma squeeze all of it out. I'ma do it. Don't stop me. Alright, so why'd I create such a mess? Because I'm sure we can all relate to this issue. Not being able to squeeze out the last bit of toothpaste. Gosh, I hate wasting things. So I 3D printed a small machine we can put together. First you slide this rod and click it in place, test it out to make sure it works. And now for what matters. Slide the near empty toothpaste into the gaps in both parts. And as you see here, simply crank. Not only was it really easy to set up, it only took 30 minutes to print. But more importantly, does it work? Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. Come on. Oh! No! It got on the set! We actually got it though. I don't know whether to be sad or happy, but it worked. There is one invention in the world that causes so many issues. And all I gotta say is one word. Cables. So I brought out a couple of them so we could experiment. Now everybody knows how bad tangled wires are. I don't care how old you are. So let me introduce you to cable stackers. These little sphere things are really cool. They have nubs on the top to twist the wires inside, and by inserting a wire straight through the middle, you can easily take like a 3-foot long cord and make it 3 inches. Way better. You still have access to both sides of the cable, the length is adjustable, and as you can see, it works with pretty much every average cable. Except this one. Oh, yo, nah, this is way too thick. But to sum it up, as long as your cable isn't a mammoth whale, you'll be just fine. Innovation. But we gotta move on, because I saved the best for last. A mysterious pipe? Oh, just wait. To assemble, grab this nub, place this nub, slide, order ball bearings, open and spin it around, place one in the center, buy magnets, place here, then take the other half and put 2 magnets in every single hole. Then grab a cap, snap the cap in place, put both parts of the pipe together, hammer it down, then take the final plate and snap that in too. Now from the outside, this print looks like the Mario pipe, and on top of that, it also spins. But I bet you're wondering, what problem does this solve? Cluttered Nintendo Switch games. I'm not even kidding, before this I stored them in a plastic bag. But with our new pipe, you can keep all the games in their own slot. And even better, as you rotate, it flips through them. Now you can literally flip through your collection, grab a game, and start playing. It takes the pain of organizing games and somehow makes it look cool.
Please subscribe for the 3D printing journey, and God bless you, boys. Peace.